Hello, and welcome to Inventors Helping Inventors. I'm your host, Alan Beckley, inventor of the Wonder Wallet. If you're an inventor searching for proven ways to make money with your invention, if you dream to see your product selling in stores everywhere, you've come to the right place. There's no better place to get help than from experts, inventors who've already achieved success. Every week, I interview successful inventors, asking them the questions you want to know. Tune in to learn from the experts so you can get your invention out of the tank and into the bank. And they end up with a huge warehouse full of product with no one to buy it because they were taking a big risk and they were counting on lucrative sales to make that risk worth it. IHI Nation, don't you absolutely hate to miss out on something good? I want to share with you that my premier training for inventors, the Inventors Bootcamp, well, registration closed at midnight Sunday, last night, so you just missed out. However, I provide for listeners to my podcast only, if you act quickly and you're listening on Monday, the 11th of November, you'll get an extension. You can still sign up to join the Inventors Bootcamp. So you'll get 5 days of live Zoom meeting training. It's going to teach you how to compare and contrast your invention versus the competition to make it stand out. And then from that, you'll create a clear, concise, and compelling 30-second pitch for your product, the kind that gets attention with marketers. So how do you sign up and still get into the bootcamp? Make sure to register today, Monday, the 11th of November. Just go to alanbeckley.com/bootcamp. And oh, by the way, all this training, the 5 days of live Zoom meetings, is available to you for only $47. But you can't wait. This is the last day, and it's only open to podcast listeners like you on Monday, November 11th. Again, to join us tonight in the bootcamp that starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, just go to alanbeckley.com/bootcamp. Many podcast listeners just like you have joined us in the bootcamp and are making progress and gaining traction. I look forward to seeing you in the bootcamp tonight. Do you ever feel stuck? Do you just wish there was someone you could talk to who actually understands the ups and downs and challenges of inventing? Who doesn't think you're crazy? Do you ever rack your brain with challenging questions, wishing there was someone you could trust who could provide answers? If this describes you, I've got good news. You're invited to attend my free live event for inventors called Ask Alan Anything. Yep, you'll get to ask me anything, and I'll do my best to answer your questions. This is a totally free Q&A forum I'll be hosting live via Zoom meeting. The Ask Alan Anything event is coming up very soon on Wednesday, November 20th. There are no catches, there are no hooks, and there is no cost to attend. But you must register to attend this free event. Just go to alanbeckley.com/AAA. Put in your name and email address, and you'll be registered to join us on Wednesday, November 20th. Oh, there's an added bonus. You'll get for free, just for attending, an added incentive. It's called the 6+4 Fast Track Resource for Inventors. It's a $17 value that you'll get for free. Don't wait. Register now while it's on your mind. November 20th. We'll be here before you know it. I don't want you to miss out by waiting too late. All the information is at that link. Just go to alanbeckley.com/AAA to register now, and I'll see you on Wednesday, November 20th. Oh, if you have a friend who would like to attend, just direct them to the same link. Again, alanbeckley.com/AAA. I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday, November 20th. Welcome to episode number 458. Today I don't interview anyone because it's another me on the mic episode. but I have something important to share with you that I think you're going to get a lot of value from. And so the title of today's episode is a little provocative, but it's important. Out of business in 90 days. You know, it's said 95% of all inventors fail, and I think that's true. A key reason is too many inventors make three very expensive mistakes in their first 90 days that literally puts them out of business. So, what are those three expensive mistakes too many inventors make in their first 90 days? Well, let's get to it. Mistake number one, they fall prey to a slick invention marketing company. And I talk to inventors too often, 3 weeks after they've just dropped $10,000 with one of these companies that is a scammer, but they tell them everything they want to hear. You know, you've got a great invention, and we have the skill set to get it to market. We have relationships with all big box retailers, and for you today, it's only $11,200. So they put a bunch of money on a credit card, and they just know it's going to go well. Well, you know the story. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. It's a sad story, but I see it happening all the time. Let's go to number two expensive mistake so many inventors make in their first 90 days. They commit to filing a utility patent right away on their invention without even validating if the product works as expected or if the invention is already out there in the marketplace. And as you know, a utility patent is a financial commitment that's worthwhile in the right place and time, but it can easily exceed $10,000 depending on the product. Instead, what you should do is do a product search for free in 8 different places that I talk about to see if it's out there in the marketplace already. Then if not, and if you feel like your product really has some legs, then file a PPA, provisional patent application on it, which can be done reasonably inexpensively. So now let's go to mistake number 3 that so many inventors make that puts them out of business in the first 90 days. They're so sure their invention is great, they spend thousands of dollars on molds to manufacture it in large quantities because they reason, gee, if we make 30,000 of these, our cost per each is only $4. Yeah, but that's $120,000 in capital risk. And they end up with a huge warehouse full of product with no one to buy it because they were taking a big risk and they were counting on lucrative sales to make that risk worth it. Instead, it would make a lot more sense if they took only small incremental risks. Just make a few. Don't create a big mold, just make a few of them and see if anybody wants to buy them. So to recap, out of business in 90 days, 3 expensive mistakes inventors make in their first 90 days that can put you out of business. Number 1, fall prey to a slick invention marketing company. Number 2, commit to file a utility patent before you even know if the invention is validated or if it's out there. And number 3, they're so sure their invention is great, they spend thousands of dollars in molds to manufacture it in large quantities before they know if they can even sell one. Thanks as always for listening, and we'll be talking to you again soon. So you're done searching for your product, and it's not out there. Yay! Maybe you filed for a provisional patent and done some marketing research or surveys. Heck, maybe you've even created a rough prototype, then found that, although it kind of works, it looks like something from the Stone Age. You'd be embarrassed to show it to your friends, much less to a manufacturer for a licensing pitch. What if I could put you in touch with a guy who offers free consultations, takes no money down, no money up front, and will give you a quote on your project before he starts? What if I told you that this same guy can help you design your product and make you a virtual prototype before you ever put a penny into building a physical one? What if I told you he could make you patent drawings, CAD files for manufacturing, and even make marketing videos and build you a website? If this sounds like someone you want to talk to, let me introduce you to my first podcast sponsor, Brian Keast at I Draw Dreams for Inventors. With 3.5 years of trade school and 15 years of mechanical experience working as a mechanic for General Motors, you have someone that's seen countless design failures and how they were fixed. Also, he had a 25-year career as a general contractor who designed his own houses and remodels on computer-aided design. In getting plans through countless building departments, he gained a tremendous amount of experience by working directly with structural engineers. The many years of combined experience in these two careers gave him a unique look into stresses and failures in design. He brings this wealth of knowledge and experience to his company, I Draw Dreams, as the CAD guy who will design a product for you that will work. Every inventor I've referred to Brian has come away delighted with the work he has done for them, and I think you will too. Just make sure to tell them that Alan sent you. Thanks so much for tuning in to Inventors Helping Inventors. If you like the show, please tell your friends about it. Make sure to subscribe in iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts so you won't miss a single episode. Talk to you soon.